Hey everybody, it's WillBits! We're resuming Professor Layton in the last Specter! Our story so far. After figuring out that the old pipe system is what carries the flute music through town, the group heads toward the lake where the pipes begin. What truth awaits them? Alright, so we cleared out a crap ton of puzzles last time with good old Keats here, who is now delightfully barren. We've cleaned him out. We have so many puzzles under our belt. So let's get moving. We can keep moving with the plot. We're gonna plot it up today. Yeah, I don't think there's anything terribly new. We're going out to the water. I don't know how much longer is left in this game, but I feel like we're coming towards some kind of thing.
Mr. Layton.
I have it worked out.
Oh!
I know what the Specter is, and who is controlling it with the flute.
It's a bold claim, Layton.
You do? I understand. I knew it was only a matter of time. Please, follow me then.
You're just accepting that I know. What if we just showed up the first time and we're like, I know what it is.
Are you sure about this? What's that? Some kind of flute.
Hold my lunch. That's an ocarina. I know what an ocarina is. Japan. Epona just comes running up. Epona, of course, being the horse from Legend of Zelda, who's also a giant thing in the water.
I don't believe it. It's a monster.
What? What? Wait, is this the Phantom? This giant dong seal?
Come on, stop it. Professor, is this the Specter? This is our good friend Lucia. She comes from an ancient race.
Lucia Ness Monster.
Beautiful. I think she's one of the last of her kind.
I mean, we haven't done any research whatsoever to determine that, but she's the only one we've seen, so she's probably the last of her kind.
So why were you making Lucia attack the town?
I wasn't.
Lucia is not the Specter. The real Specter is something far worse.
It's a bigger one of those.
What? My brain is so confused.
I love Luke every time he's slightly shocked. He's just...
Lucia was actually protecting Miss Tallery from the Specter.
What? We were fighting?
Could Lucia destroy buildings with her flippers? And these scratches on her body? These injuries were sustained while fighting with the real Specter.
So what is a Specter?
It's like a ghost.
And why does Arianna have that flute?
Now, just
Right?
slow down,
No?
both of you. Allow me to explain.
I think both spellings are acceptable.
I wanted to stop the fighting.
Oh, well, go ahead, Arianna.
Playing the flute is the only thing that calms Lucia down. When Lucia appeared, Tony saw the town being destroyed from the tower here. He told me everything. And so I played the flute because I didn't want her to get hurt.
And that sound carried through the pipes to every part of town.
That's right.
Arianna, it's time you told us the whole truth.
I understand, Mr. Layton. I will tell you everything. I will tell you what we did. And what happened in town.
Mysteries! Hey, we've discovered all the mysteries now. Flute music. The Specter's flute was auctioned to Evan Bard and came into his daughter's possession. The sound of the flute echoed through the pipe at the lake and was heard all over town. Specter! Arianna used the flute to command a giant aquatic beast named Lucia. But Lucia is not the Specter that has been laying waste to the town. What is? Lucia's soft rubbery skin could not have damaged stone buildings. The real Specter, however... Oh... Uh-oh.
Will!
No, don't shoot at me! No! No! Wait, that's not me. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, no!
Jakes, what is this?
I caught the Specter.
Oh.
Turns out he was just a big old ugly dinosaur. Third eye, Jakes. Triumphs again.
We just met this thing, and already you're being
This
terrible
here
to it.
is the witch what was controlling it. Two birds with one stone. Peace is restored, and everyone lived happily ever after.
You fingered the wrong man, Jakes.
Chief Jakes, the real Specter is not this creature.
You shut your trap, Layton. You're just lucky I don't throw you back behind bars. You hear?
I mean, I probably still am gonna do that after I deal with this bit of whale blubber here.
You can't do this! Arianna, no!
Tony, Maria. Oh.
Professor,
So many cutscenes.
we have to help Arianna.
Luke,
We can't just let this happen.
Luke.
Come on, what are you waiting for? We have to catch up
Luke,
with them.
calm down for a moment.
Shut up!
What do you mean, calm down?
She'll be fine. I give you my word on that, Luke. Remember, you can only help Arianna if you keep a clear mind.
A clear mind.
Anyway, here's a Rubik's Cube. If you could just solve this for me while I go do something else. Something else entirely. So, the flute music was controlling a giant seal dinosaur, but the dinosaur was trying to help, not damage things. So, huh.
They took my sister. They took Arianna and Lucia.
Tony, we will help her, I promise.
You gonna take on the police like you did just now?
Yes, the whole band, Sting and the gang. We will get help, and trust me, we will save your sister.
No one will help you. Everyone in this town hates us.
I don't believe that's true, Tony. Take this note to a boy named Crow in the black market. He will help, unless he pretends to not know you and makes you solve a bunch of puzzles where you run around the market and refuses to talk to you. Like he does.
Tony, you've got to believe us. You really think you can save my sister and Lucia?
Yes, I know we can, but we're going to need your help to do so.
I just need to deliver this note. Okay, but how is this gonna help?
I always keep my promises, Tony. Please, just trust me.
So wait, if Lucia isn't the Specter, then...
The real Specter is something that resembles Lucia, but isn't Lucia. And Lucia is trying to keep the Specter from what it desires. Their ongoing battle is what destroyed those buildings in town. Arianna was afraid Lucia would be hurt in those fights, and so she played the flute from here.
Oh, of course. So, was Arianna's flute actually the Specter's flute?
I don't know. We can't be certain of that. However, playing it seemed to calm Lucia.
You said that Lucia was fighting the real Specter.
That's right.
Professor, who or what is the real Specter then?
I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. But I'd rather show you. Let's see what our little trap yields us.
The trap that Crow and the Black Ravens helped you with? The one that you didn't tell us about?
The very same. Now let's go. I know that people called Arianna a witch, but they have no reason to harbor ill feelings for her. We need to prove to the town that Jakes is wrong about this, and about every case he's ever tried.
We need to find some evidence that will convince the townspeople.
Correct. The trap will help us do that and save Arianna as well.
Should we head to the site of the last attack?
Alright. A new episode, Help My Sister! And this is probably going to be what's going on while we're doing this. Let's watch it. Let's find out.
You lost or something, kid? I have a note for someone named Crow. My sister needs help. Hey, relax, relax. Okay, come on. I'll take you to Crow.
That easy, huh?
You want us to help the Calamity. You want us to help your sister.
Please, you've got to help.
I don't know, kid. You seem alright, but I gotta tell you. If it turns out that your sister is the one controlling the Specter, we'd be done for sure. After all those witches' marks she spread around town, she might be stronger than ever.
No, you're wrong. It was me who did all of that. I couldn't stand it when people said bad things about her, so I left the marks all over town. My sister never did anything wrong. I did all of it.
Really? Well, that's not a bad scam, kid.
What?
That's something the Black Ravens might have come up with. You know what? Any chance to give Jakes a run for his money sounds like a fun to me.
So you'll help me?
When it's all over, you have to tell the town what you did and apologize. Promise, and we'll help.
I promise.
Okay, that's good enough. Now, what are we supposed to do?
I got this letter for you.
What does it say?
I don't know how to read. There are instructions for helping my sister?
All right. Well, I don't know how to read either, so we're screwed. Of course, you have to help too. Once everything is in place, Nabby will give the orders.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations, kid. From now on, consider yourself an honorary Black Raven.
No, Tony is the witch, not the Specter. But yes, throw him in jail. Alright, we have to find the real Specter. I guess we're just going back to the Broken Arch. Oh, they're here. Ah, new people might have puzzles.
There was a little boy who came rushing out of the Bard Manor just now. What's going on?
He said he wanted to talk with Crow, so I told him to check the market.
Speaking of Crow, we have a message from him. That's why we were waiting for you.
He said he looked into what you asked about.
We wrote down all the information.
Thank you. I think we'll be able to figure out the Specter's next destination now.
Professor Layton, please let me handle this puzzle. It's not important, is it? Even if it is, can I do it?
All right, Luke. Calm down.
Okay. Ugh. Puzzle 125. Traps were set at every intersection in town. That night, every time the Specter passed an intersection, that spot was marked with a red X. Knowing that the Specter never hits the same area twice for some arbitrary reason, Luke had a revelation.
I've got it. I know which way the Specter went.
Which way, A to H, does Luke think the Specter went? Circle the answer. Alright, so. Wow. Okay, so. I'm guessing he's supposed to have started at this X because that's the only one anywhere close to him, right? Alright, so if we go here, we're basically connecting the dots at this point. Okay, it can't be that, because then you're stuck. If we go around... Oh, this is pretty good. Does that make sense? E. I like that path. Let's try E. Because that got us to every intersection.
How about this?
Alright. I think we got lucky there.
I could do it.
That's the way. It was E. Now we know which way the Specter went.
Couldn't have someone have just followed it? I guess the fog makes that hard, but the traps make it not hard.
What lies in that direction?
The only thing over there is the old factory.
The old factory. I think we need to have a look, Luke. Can you take us there?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Anything new?
We'll tell you what. We'll tell Crow that you got the message.
Be careful.
Alright. So go to the factory. What would have happened if I just hadn't asked for that puzzle? I wonder if they would have but thou musted me into it. Anything new with you guys?
Where can I buy tickets for the Golden Garden? I hope there's something cool t-shirts there.
No, nothing new. Well, if you're not giving me puzzles, then get lost. That seems legit to me.
I don't know if my husband told you, but I'm expecting a baby soon. I told my child won't have to put up with this Specter business.
Leave it to us. I'm sure we'll finish our investigation by then.
Thank you. I just don't want our baby to wake up to the sound of the Specter's footsteps. And actually, I'm training our child to be a future puzzle master. Here's one we did recently.
Your unborn child? How are you training your unborn child to be a puzzle master? I'm way behind in training my baby to be a puzzle master, apparently. Okay, you want to drop a watermelon from the top of a ladder and use some trampolines to bounce it over to your partner. You need to position the trampolines cleverly so that the watermelon doesn't hit the walls when it bounces. Of course, you can't let it hit the ground either. Place trampolines on the grid by drawing lines with your stylus. You have a limited amount of trampoline material available, so keep an eye on how much you use. Draw a line with the stylus to set a trampoline. You only have a limited supply of fabric. Touch the arrow to drop the fruit. Try to get the fruit inside your partner's basket. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is fun. And not going well. Okay, I like that angle. Let's put it down here. Oh, so close! What happens if we do that? Oh, that's bad. That's bad for business. Do we need to go higher up or something? Whoa, oh, can you get it perfectly through one of those things? Oh my god! That was amazing! Alright, that gives us room to do something else. Oh! Oh, it's so close! Oh, jeez. Oh!
I think I've got this.
We got
one.
it!
That puzzle was no problem.
Alright, moving along. Fantastic, there are a number of possible routes to bounce the watermelon. Why not see if you can work out all of them? Wow, so that's what your unborn child has been trying to do inside your stomach. A limited material trampoline watermelon bouncing puzzle.
With a very good education, you're very smart. Wow, that was impressive. Between you and the police force, I'm confident this Specter trouble will be resolved soon. We're all behind you. Good luck.
We're coming up on our 100th puzzle solved, guys. That's gonna be really... Oh, mouse badge! Yes. Do you have anything new for us? Yeah, you do. This is it. This is our number 100. Hey, still running about aimlessly? I do want the Specter case to be over eventually. But those antics of yours are pure gold, sweetie. How about you leave the old puzzle solving to that gentleman and we can go grab some dinner? Are you hitting on Amy?
No thanks. Consider yourself stumped here.
Come on, don't be shy. I can solve puzzles too, you know. Here, check out this one that I made. Or had someone make for me, but still. puzzle number 100. This is actually puzzle number 100 for our 100th puzzle solved on the stream. Fantastic. A naughty tomcat has been causing trouble all over town. Now he's in spot B, hiding from his owner, who's trying her best to track him down. The owner starts at spot A, but after she moves, the cat jumps to an adjacent spot. If the owner plans her route well, she'll be able to catch the cat on her 4th move. What path should she follow for her first 3 moves? So the trick is to figure out a way. Does she know that it's in spot B so that we have to figure out a path that they will be on no matter what? Or are we trying to trap them? How do we submit this? Oh, I have to write. Oh, I'm writing in letters. Yep. It doesn't acknowledge. It doesn't acknowledge numbers anymore. Okay, so I've got 3 moves to catch someone. So I'm starting here. The cat's starting there. Going here or here seems kind of bupkis because especially if the cat is avoiding us, it can go over here, and then we're just never catching this mamma jamma. Because then we follow, it goes, we follow, it goes, and we're just running around in a circle. So it's going to have to do something involving going back to the center, I think. I feel like 1, 2, 3 doesn't get us back to the center. Whereas the cat could go here. But the cat could just keep going around in a circle, and that's really confusing. But if we went... And this is the same problem. We don't get there. So I feel like we need to go in this triangle, right? Because that's the one thing that's different. Because these are like that, like that, like that. That's all the same. That's the only course that doesn't have us just, like, running around in a circle. So I guess we're trying to just cut the cat off at the pass. Let's say EFA. This is a confusing puzzle.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
That was really confusing. That was a pretty confusing puzzle.
You.
The cat's third move will leave him at either C, E, F, or H. If she's on spot A by her third move, she'll be able to get the jump on that cat and catch him on her very next move. Ah, so I guess if she can see him especially, that gives her the best advantage point. This is the first time I've ever been rejected by a lady. That's a strange feeling.
Professor, I'm nearly at my wit's end with this man. Don't hurt him, Emmy.
No, hurt him, hurt him. That's, okay, whatever. We gotta go to a factory. We're busy, babushka. We don't have time for... Okay, fine, show us your puzzle. The old squire was a penny-pinching miser. He demanded rent on the first of the month, no exceptions. He's such a relief now that the mayor has the right to our land. I heard he's so busy he can barely leave the house these days. Poor soul. I imagine this Specter crisis weighs heavily on his mind. His butler Doland must have his hands full as well. I've been giving him puzzles, but he barely even glances at them. Doland doesn't like puzzles? Doland. I'm ashamed. Hey, think you could give one a try? Okay, we'll clean up Doland's messes, even though he's the one who's supposed to be doing that. I was carefully cleaning up the fragments of the broken window with my 3 friends. I picked up the first 3 pieces. My friends followed in turn, each picking up 3 more pieces than whoever went before them. In the end, there were still 3 fragments on the floor. How many pieces of glass were there to begin with? Is this just a simple math problem? Let me look at the thing. So, alright, reading the thing. I picked up the first 3 pieces. My friends followed in turn, each one picking up 3 more pieces than whoever went before them. So 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3, so 9, 6, 3, and then the third friend picked up the most pieces at 12. So 3 plus 6 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, 18 plus 12 is 30. The question is, did they only go for one round? They didn't actually state, because if each one only picked up one set... Wait, where are you getting 33? Oh, because there's 3 more left at the end. You're right. Because there were still 3 pieces left over. So that would make 33. If they only went one round. If it turns out they went around twice, I'm going to be upset that they didn't even state that.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Okay, good. Good, Layton.
I
Good.
love the thrill of a good solution.
Good. 3, 6, 9, 12 plus 3 left on the ground. My friends picked up 3, 6, 9, 12. Then just you add to the 3 left on the floor, you get the total. Each friend increasingly slightly less lazy. That's it! Dolan used to be such an amiable fellow. It's shocking what stress can do to a person. What's wrong with him? You'd think he could at least say hello, but half the time, he doesn't even acknowledge my presence. Oh, butlers are just stuck up. Okay. He's tough tracking on the mayor these days. Yeah, well, we don't care. We don't care about the mayor. Oh, wait. Oh, this guy always has the worst and hardest puzzles.
I saw it. I tell you, the water in the canal just drained away. The fish were flipping out. So I say, who could have taken the water out of the canal? Wait, I just remembered the puzzle about water coming out of canals.
Did you? Did you, strange man? You find a large machine in a warehouse. It looks like it could be some kind of complicated device for moving a bucket up and down, but all the cogs and wheels make it difficult to know which way to turn the handle. Can you work out which way the bucket will move if you turn the handle clockwise? Touch the arrow that points in the correct direction. All of the cogs and pulleys are in good working order. Alright, so we're simply going to draw a bunch of things. Alright. Memo. So, this will also move clockwise, first of all. This will move counterclockwise because it is a gear running into it. Draw a nice counterclockwise thing there. Because that's moving like this, this one will move clockwise. Because it's twisted around, right? Because, yeah, it'll move around that way, and it'll move that like that. This will also move clockwise because it is on a pulley. This will also move clockwise because, again, it is a pulley. The gear means this one will move counterclockwise. And this one will move clockwise. This will move counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. And this will move clockwise. Meaning that it'll go up. Right? Oh. I was expecting to draw on the thing.
I think this is right.
50-50 shot. Honestly, I could have just grabbed one at random and it would have been fine. Bucket move upward with a complicated mechanism for moving one lousy bucket, eh? But maybe it gives a lot of mechanical advantage?
The same thing happened somewhere else in another canal. Was it on Great Ellie Street? That was it, Great Ellie Street. I saw fish flipping and flapping there, too. Is the Specter trying to round up all the fish? I hate to see anyone distress over this Specter business, especially any young ladies. I'm sorry?
A new episode has been added to the trunk. Let's check it out. Off tempo.
Hey, Clarence, pick napping. At your age, you shouldn't be taking naps outside. You'll catch a cold, and that'll be the death of you.
Oh, Dominica, don't you look nice?
Why are you thinking about mice with a Specter on the loose?
I've never been caught offering nectar to a goose. Who said that?
Did you hear the Specter attack the hotel? Joseph is frantic.
Of course this time of year is romantic. Let's get some dessert.
Nah, nobody was hurt. Everybody was fine.
Well, I'm glad that Joseph and Bobby are safe.
Wait, did you already hear about that from someone else?
Of course. I'm not deaf, you know. But I could be napping right now. That woman, she didn't even ask about my new jacket.
Why is everyone hitting on Amy when she's clearly taken? Okay. Let's get a move on to wherever this factory is.